Alright guys and girls, I got some parts. I got a steering box and I got this pitman arm. Although it's not the right pitman arm for this drag link, I think I can probably just grind it out and make some adjustments. So we're going to try to make this work. And I'll bring you back with that part here in just a second, and I'll dummy it up and show you what the problem is. Okay, just getting in the position here. Here's the steering gearbox that I have. Let me grab the bolts. Had to go to the hardware store to get the right bolts, or what I thought was the right bolts. So we'll see how good I estimate it. I got some 4-inch, I think, and 5-inch. With the washers and stuff, I don't know if that one's going to be long enough, so let's see. The longer one. And the longer one is going to be too long for that hole anyways. No. Okay, so we got to go with the shorter of the, and that's fine. That one has thread all the way. Let's see if this one is also the right one. Yep, that will work. This one's got a bunch of washers and junk on it. I'm glad that one didn't fall out of the bag. It would have been crazy. All right. So that's the one that could tend to be longer, right? Let's see. If we can't try to make one of the longer ones work with a stack of washers, you know, sometimes this is what you gotta do. Yeah, maybe a couple more washers, because that lock washer is going to compress. Yep, I think that's going to do it. And did I forget? Oh no, there it is, the other lock washer. I was going to say, how could I miss one lock washer? Jeez. I got butterfingers today, but it's been a long day. Got to go to work tomorrow. Just want to get this kind of installed. Yeah, that one's too short. So I need the other long one with the stack of washers. Just like I suspected. That's why I got a bunch of washers, guys. Yep, that's gonna do it right there. See how my battery power is doing? 56%. This is gonna be kind of a shorter video if I didn't record myself actually doing the work and talking to you. So YouTube, I kind of want your videos to be 8 minutes or longer. Not that I'm gonna put ads at the mid-roll on an 8-minute long video, but I think it's expected, right? That you're gonna make longer videos. I don't know. It's what I read. It's what I've seen. Why didn't I grab a ratchet? I don't know. I'm crazy sometimes. So we're just gonna go ahead and tighten this baby up. For some reason, that bolt, I think when they remanufactured this thing, they must not have fixed the threads. So that bolt's not actually long enough. So I guess we needed all three of the long ones. But I got them here, so no harm. My big washer No harm whatsoever. I got a bunch of washers for this reason. If I was smart, I'd count how many I put. There's 4 there. There's 5 there. Probably need the rest on this one. Probably have more washers in the garage if I really need more. I might just need more on that bottom bolt. We'll see. Last thing I want to do is strip it out, because these gearboxes aren't cheap, in case you didn't know. Yeah, I need more washers on that one. Let's see if we need more on the top or not. This is kind of acting like it's not even the right thread. Even though I did test it. Weird. Might have to put nuts on the end. And I think I can get nuts on there actually. So I guess that's what I'm gonna do. But for right now, we're just gonna use this kind of dummied up and move on to the rest of the prize here, which is the pitman arm problem. Yeah, so all of them, it's acting like it's the threads are stripped. So, but it's loosely in there. That's okay. I can put nuts on the end of it. I probably got nuts here. And that'll solve my problems there. So now we have this pitman issue, whereas it doesn't quite reach where it needs to reach. It's supposed to be like this. Okay, so that should be turned all the way to the left, right? I don't know. Anyways, it doesn't fit here either. So I think I need a smaller pitman arm. I'm gonna get some wrenches and I'm gonna loosen these turnbuckles and then I'll bring you back. Well, I got the one turnbuckle loosened up, so I think it's time to at least put a nut on this pitman arm just to hold it in place while I do what I gotta do, trying to adjust this drag link and everything. Now this was a race car meant to only turn one direction, so you know they probably got these pieces all whacked out, you know. So don't judge it too harshly. If things don't line up just right, we're probably gonna have to replace some other pieces, but if I can avoid that, I will. So I loosened that one up. We'll see what adjustment we can get, and then I'm gonna loosen this one up. Looks like we got quite a bit of adjustment to grab here as well. That might be enough to make this sucker line up, but I just don't know. That's the direction of movement. The amount of movement on this steering gearbox, and you can see none of it will quite line up, so we have to shift it that way more. As far as I can tell, I don't know which way is which, but we'll find out shortly. I got that pitman arm clocked the way I think it should be, right? Matching this idler arm. And it looks like we're only off by about an inch and a half. So I'm gonna try to make that adjustment just on that passenger side. Bear with me here. and we'll see if we can't pull it in. These babies are a little bit bent. Oh yeah, she's coming my way. Then we'll get the step drill and drill that hole out. Should be good to go. I think we're gonna do all right after all. Okay, it's pulling the tire in, but we don't care about that because then we can rotate it more, right? Yep. Getting real close. That would probably even go on right there. Making sure both wheels are turned all the way. I can get a few more turns out of it. That isn't quite centered. Then we can bring in the step bit. We can do the alignment later. Right now I'm just trying to get it good enough that we can attach everything. That's all the adjustment I got out of that turnbuckle, but it's probably enough. Let's see. That's gonna work. This isn't securely attached, but yep, that's the way she goes. Let's see if I can push it the other way now. Yeah, it's difficult because this tire is dragging. Anyways, I got to get a drill this out. And see. I'll be back with the drill. Right, here we go. I got to drill this baby out enough that I can get a nut on here. It should be a castle nut, but I don't know if I got any here. Let's see what we can do. That's the top side, because it's got to be big enough to clear that bolt head. Here's the bottom side. Seems like we got a long ways to go. I wonder what size that needs to be. Maybe a drill bit would be the best. I'll bring you back when I got it going. Alright, I wallered that hole out a bit. Also, these peacocks seem to be hanging around. They're not too afraid. He's actually trying to figure out what I'm doing. Well, he hasn't tried to attack me, so I'm just getting this on there good enough. Hopefully not to strip this nut out or the threads. Okay, that'll probably work. So, let's see what happens when I try to turn the wheel, right? I'm gonna go and push on it from the other side. Let me see if I can get a better vantage point. So you can kind of see what's going on. Nope, not from that angle. That'd probably work. And we can, of course, do some adjustments here. Let me see if these wheels are going to turn. And if so, I'm done for today. Yep. 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 Okay, this wheel's straight. This one's turned in quite a bit. Not to be unexpected. The angle's a little bit different on the pitman arm and the idler arm, I believe is what that one's called. But not too bad. So that's all we got to do for today. I counted those splines as like 27. That's an odd number, but I'm gonna see what that means, because maybe they want you to like count half and then double it or something. You know how it goes. Anyways, we made a little bit of progress here. We need steering on the race car so I can get the race car inside the garage without destroying my house. And once we get the car in the garage, then we can start working on putting that engine in and transmission. And I might even look out, because the motor mounts that I have on that 305 are flat, and this is a flat one, right? Let me show you. So we might be in luck. And there's multiple holes. And I got that for the Volkswagen because I wanted something that comes out at a straight, you know, level plane. So anyways, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. We'll have more race car content coming up in the future. I'm gonna have to figure out a steering shaft and then a steering wheel and all that. Of course, we're gonna get the quick release. I'm gonna put the hood back on and call it a day. See you next time.